Boom.
You are live.
Oh hell, rap motherfuckers get back, snort rails. Kick back with a six-pack, yeah, we gon' do what he want, leaving others impaled. A podcast levels far beyond that. This ain't no bullshit, it's marsh pits and all that. Real talk with a steel cock tasted. Rat still spit jizz on your faces. Gone ape shit, blaze it and take it in. Rat talks with crack rocks and gin. Metalheads unite with a grin. Goddamn master man, that's real shit now. So open up your mind to smoke a bowl. A bunch of pieheads getting stoned, you know how it go. It's the new show on the block. 100% uncut rock top.
Hey, everybody, it's another episode of Rat Talk, and I'm just here chilling with my big brother, Ryan D.
Yo.
And my buddy, Steve Rogers.
Yo.
And, yeah, man, we're here. Actually, I think this is the first time the Hit the Mics team... Oh, no.
Together? I think...
No, you done a show together, but you guys weren't Hit the Mics yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys didn't, you
I
didn't have the
joined
podcast yet. And then ever since then, I think I've only had you guys one at a time.
Individually,
One at a time, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do
Yeah, so we're here. We're teaming up. We're here. We're queer. Drinking beer.
it. We're here. We're queer. We don't want any more bears. Do you remember that Simpsons episode?
No. I can't remember that.
Hey, that's a good
But hey,
chat.
everybody, how's it going today? We're just hanging out,
Can I
drinking
say...
beers.
Can I say you're fucking... I love your theme song so much.
Yeah, everybody loves the theme song.
Scribbles...
It's a hard sell right in the beginning, or not a hard sell, but it's like,
Yeah, it just... It's a cock knocker.
yeah. Oh, look, speak of the motherfucking devil.
Oh, he's here.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it just comes so hard. Like me.
I was gonna say, I think you
I'm
speak for
already
all of
feeling-
us.
No,
dude.
I'm feeling uncomfortable. I think I'm gonna leave.
Knock
Oh,
it off.
Sorry, yeah,
TikTok
sorry,
keeps
Steve. I made
happening.
I made a cum joke about your shaving cream that's in the fucking bathroom.
Yo, it's got
Uh-oh.
shaving cream.
Why is the shaving cream?
No,
keep
it's
coming on
called
you?
Cremo.
Cremo.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So I took a picture of it, and I said, "When you finally come, but you're still sad after."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little Cremo.
What was it you guys at your apartment? You had. You had Lubriderm,
Yeah.
and I altered it to say Lube Man because
Lube Man.
we were into the tick at the time, and there was a guy named Lube Man.
Yeah, fucking Watchmen, dude. That's
Was
what
it? Oh, it was Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! Scribbles wants to announce something.
Uh-oh.
Drop a new album next month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't that? Hold on. Scribble,
Mhm.
wasn't that supposed to drop in November?
Yeah, probably.
What happened?
It sounds about right. Sounds about everything.
A couple months late, man.
He was supposed to be on the podcast before.
Yeah,
He was
he's supposed to be on our podcast, too.
He got high. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
But no, he's saying he wants to come on to Hit the Mics and Homecast, and
I invited him on. I said, "Yo, here's what are your dates? We got these dates open. Come through." He's
Well,
like, "Wait
yeah,
until
man.
we get our album out in November," and then
Hit me
November
up.
came, and then nothing.
Hit me or
Yep.
Steve up. We have a Google Calendar we share, so Steve has booking rights.
ooh, look at that! I think he's dropping big news too. Ice-T happened.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
yeah, we knew about Ice T. Or was
Well,
that,
we
was
no,
that-
yeah,
that
we
was
knew, yeah, we knew,
but
yeah.
it wasn't out there to everybody.
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
yeah, I think this is,
Yeah.
this is new
Like,
stuff.
Way
This
to
is-
fucking shit on his raise. Like, oh, Ice T's on his album. I'm like, yeah, so we knew that. My bad, dude.
He fucking told everybody,
Yeah,
dude. It's no
like I thought
fucking
you told
surprise.
everyone. No, we just had insider information. I
It
feel
was like
special
it was
now.
like
Yeah,
it was like
insider.
it was
Yep,
like
yeah.
a gay dude coming out to his friends, and everyone already knew.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, dude, we've been known. We've been waiting. you
Yeah,
know?
Princess Peach, dude. You always picked her when we played Mario Kart.
That's always been your favorite,
Yeah.
your favorite character.
That's Patrick Briley's bit, and he goes, which is exactly why our other friend, we knew he was when he came out as a rapist because he always picked Waluigi.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, Gabriel says, "Fuck y'all, fuck y'all."
What happened here?
But
No,
anyway, man.
we lost headphones.
You
We
lost
our
audio?
ears. We lost our ears.
Oh no, professional, dude. This is a professional podcast, as you can tell by the theme song.
Stepping on the cord.
Maybe.
Check it on your end there. I think it's this thing.
Well, my end is this thing here. You
yeah,
got to mess.
there you
with
go.
this.
Yeah, here I'll fuck with that.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Good.
Don't
Good.
move.
Yeah,
Nobody
no,
move.
I unplugged it, plugged it
Nobody
back
move. Nobody move.
in. We're good.
Yep. All right. Well, anyway, dude. So I've been having some fucking crazy, fucked up dreams these last 3 days. All 3 days I've been all connected. See, you same thing with you?
I always have fucked up.
Well,
dreams.
yeah. I mean, fucking night terrors over here,
Yeah.
but
but yes, but very very vivid and crazy ones. Like I
might have been all connected.
yeah, that's happened to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's
Okay,
tripping me out
what's
about.
yours?
Well, that's what's tripping me out.
What's been going on?
So it's happened since Friday. I went to bed super late on Friday. I went to bed really fucking late on Friday, and like I slept, but I'm so used to getting up early that that I just wake up early naturally, and when I try to fall back to sleep, so that is already weird in itself because when I fall back asleep, I'm back in that dream,
Oh yeah.
and it's like I'm just continuously awake the entire time, but I'm
Was it a
sleeping.
giant crab with loafers?
No, man, I was like trapped in this house and like in this village, and the people outside, like I couldn't go out, but everybody was like, there were people outside and they were like doing like weird church stuff and chants and everything. And like like real culty and all
You
that.
sound like the boy from Hereditary.
Oh yeah.
The naked
Shit, I
old
haven't-
people.
yeah.
Like,
Have you seen that? You haven't seen that one?
No,
Oh,
naked
weird.
old people.
yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, this is actually sounding a lot similar now.
Yeah.
This is actually very similar. Fuck, I should watch that movie then.
Tonight after the podcast,
We
you're
already
watching
did your
Hereditary.
dream.
Is it on anything?
It's on Prime.
No, it's not. I already checked.
Are you sure? I
Yeah,
watched it on Prime.
Midsummer was on Prime, and then I watched Midsummer, and I was like, I got to watch Hereditary. And then
Hereditary
it
was
already-
on Prime.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, they took it
sorry.
off.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was, but they took it off,
Yeah.
so it's not there anymore.
Sounds like someone put a spell on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yep, I've been having some pretty weird fucking dreams, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's funny because it's so funny because I had a dream with my friend Paul, and then he called me the next day.
Really?
Yeah, because
Because he had a dream. You guys were in the same dream.
and we pretty much had the same dream, and it's kind of strange, right? Like I don't know. I don't like.
You guys are soulmates. That's
I don't
why.
like to think too much into this bullshit, but it's just sometimes this kind of weird shit happens, right? Like,
Dude, it got pretty weird, man.
well, Paul and I accidentally killed somebody, and so we had to.
Are you sure this was a dream?
So
Are you sure you just like didn't meet up and in the middle of the night when you're all fucked up, and then you went home your separate ways, and you're like, wait, did I dream that?
Yeah, fucking sleepwalking. Yeah, that was the thing. Was like we accidentally killed somebody. We had to bury the body and like
Mhm.
and it went on from there. Like we were even being investigated by police, but we both were just like, you better not fucking say anything. And we had each other's back. So that's what was the
Yeah.
cool thing. Was like we were both
Even in your dreams, you're
even
not
in my
ratting
dream,
each
we
other
were
out.
not ratting each other out. Yeah, but then he called, and then it's funny. He called me the next day, and he said he had a similar dream, but he doesn't remember it was me. He just had a friend, and they had to cover up a murder.
A murder?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What if what if he was like, yeah, and I said this, and you were like, no way, you said that in my dream.
we were saying the dialogue connected.
Yeah, man, that would be even more
That'd
fucked
be
up,
weird.
dude. Well, so that was my first dream on Friday night, and then Saturday night, I ended up going to bed super late again, but I took melatonin,
That always gives me crazy
and
dreams.
so I took melatonin, and like I fell into like sleep paralysis because
Yeah.
because
You know what's funny is even Doug was talking to Julian on we streamed with Julian, and he was
Mhm.
talking about these crazy dreams he was having,
Yeah.
and
Really?
Doug goes, I don't know what the fuck is up with you guys. He's like, I'm starting to wonder what's going on with all you motherfuckers.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
noises and you make when you go to sleep.
but it wasn't really sleep paralysis because I didn't see myself in bed or anything. My eyes weren't open. I was still asleep. I would just wake up in another dream.
Yeah.
I would just continuously keep
Yeah.
dreaming and
Yeah.
everything. But this time I was like some sort of politician's son. And we were watching like monitors and everything, and the monitors were what I dreamt of the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. But like I was going through like this whole different dream. Like that just happens to be what was in the background. And yeah, dude. And then get this, fucking last night, same situation, sleep paralysis and everything. But every time I woke up as the different I was the politician's son. And then when I try to wake myself, because I'd be like, oh, I'm dreaming, like I'm gonna wake myself up because this dream sucks.
Yeah.
And so when I would wake myself up, I woke up as the person in the house that was in the village that was being filmed.
Maybe when you dream, you're actually traveling
to
different
another
dimensions.
dimension. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't take enough DMT to have this kind of type of conversation.
But you watch enough Rick and Morty, you go to a parallel universe.
Dude, yeah, dude.
Enough
Fucking
Rick and
fast
Morty and Joe
traveling and
Rogan.
everything.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, man, dude, and dude, it just fucking tripped me out, dude. Like, I remember so much detail and like there's a story behind it and everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
See, I always hear people talk about these like wild ass, like crazy dreams they've had, like these vivid ones, and they're all like creepy and like just like trippy and shit like that. My like super vivid dreams I remember are just goofy as shit. Like I'm I'm hanging out at Hogwarts, like trying to fuck Hermione, and there's like Death Eaters keep showing up.
Even in your dream, you're a fucking nerd.
So,
you can't even dream of anything cooler.
hey, that was cool to me. Fuck you guys. But like that, like the parallel dimensions. Like, no, I go to Hogwarts in my dreams. Or
really?
like, yeah.
So you don't have nightmares or anything? Like,
no.
like, you know, yeah, like intense
sometimes,
dreams
but then
or
like
anything?
I'll wait. Like sometimes, like I'll like be in a dream, but like I wake up in my room. And like something like is in my room, and then I wake up, and it's weird. I think I actually woke up in something in my room, but I'm actually woke up in a dream, and there's something in my room, and then I wake up and I'm just like, oh, it's just a dream, whatever, fucking. I could go back to sleep like that. I don't really get bothered by them that much. It's just like, all right, that was weird.
Yeah.
All right, let's back out.
Man, it
Is that I know, isn't that like the definition of
train yourself to? You just train yourself not to have nightmares anymore.
Maybe.
I guess
Maybe.
my life is miserable enough that there's nothing in a dream that could scare me more than what actually happens in life.
Oh, a little sidebar right here. This is actually really great. So D has been bugging me because he's been asking who he is.
Yeah.
And I love that I didn't mention you or anything. Like you are still a mystery.
You're still over there.
So yeah. So when he watches and everything, he's gonna be like, "Yo, he's there too."
Mystery man.
Yeah, dude. That's what he calls you. He calls you the mystery man. He's all, who is that on the side, man? Like, why does he get in there?
He's jelly, dude.
Oh my god, it's so great. I just love that I kept that storyline. But anyway, wait. So you don't remember your nightmares or anything? Like,
No, I remember them, but there's nothing. It's just like like I said, the vivid like lucid dreams I have never been anything scary. Like I've had like nightmares and shit like that, but I wake up and I don't really remember them. So you just noticed that?
Just saw the mug.
dude, that's my thing, man. Fucking.
No, man. No, I just never seen the mug in real life.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking amazing.
Funny.
Look at that.
It's so good.
So yeah, all my lucid dreams are just goofy shit. And it's just
Yeah,
like,
dude,
that's weird.
I
can
always
fly
remember.
now. You know.
Well,
like,
when I have those like the sleep paralysis, it's always happening in my house. Like that, the dream is happening, but I can't wake myself up to like save myself.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I saw this video on TikTok, and this girl, she had like security footage of her house because she sleepwalks.
Dude, I've been seeing those too.
And she
went outside and threw all these beers.
Yeah, it was like throwing like beer and
Yeah.
like soup cans in the snow, like laughing manically, and like some dude was like walking by, like,
that guy was
what the
walking
fuck?
by,
And she's just like, ah!
and she's like, ah!
Just like, what
Like,
the fuck?
Jesus.
Maybe that's what like witches were back in the day. Just like
Just sleep-
bitches that were just sleepwalking.
sleep paralysis,
and
bitches.
and it's just like
Well, I
in
saw one-
Salem, like, yo, no, we got to do something about these bitches. You know,
That chick needs help, man, because she's literally wandering. I mean, going out in her front yard, like she's just wandering into traffic. That's scary. I
Yeah.
hope she doesn't live by herself.
That's pretty bad.
But like, I saw another one.
well,
that-
we have a buddy that does shit like that too.
Who?
Jaime, Jimmy. You know Jimmy?
Yeah,
He does. Yeah, he does it real bad too.
Yeah.
But he just eats cornbread. Cornbread mix.
I couldn't imagine like sleepwalking and doing stuff like that, and then like waking up the next
stuffing
day.
his fucking face with
And
cornbread.
you're just covered in cornbread crumbs, and you go downstairs, and you're like, "Why is there soup in the front yard? Like, what happened? Like, we got burglars." It's like, no, oh shit, that was me.
Because it is funny, but it is it's sad and it's crazy, you know. But
Yeah.
but like, you know, like that Step Brothers scene where
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, my couch cushions,
My couch cushions. Yeah, couch cushions in
Couch
the
cushions
oven.
in the oven.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say right now? You're gonna mention sleep paralysis.
No, sleepwalking. That
yeah.
same chick on TikTok. One of my favorite ones was she's walking through the living room and she farts really loud and scares herself while she's sleepwalking. She goes, "Oh."
Well, dude, I tell you about that time that Join woke himself up with his own fart, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that was hilarious. He just ripped a nice big long one, dude, and then he both hands, dude. He pushed himself up and he looked both ways. And then just went back to sleep.
Like, what was that?
But dude, he was pissed. Like he was so mad that somebody woke him up. Like, I'm sitting there playing video games, and I'm looking at him, and I have a huge smile on my face. But like,
stop fucking with me,
dude. Like, no, there was no way that it could have been me. Like, I think he knew that too, because I was way on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah,
and he immediately, dude, it was like,
I know you.
It's like you just grabbed my ass. Like I'm literally across the room.
Literally across the room, sir.
No, somebody was just tickling my asshole.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
dude.
I've had a fart wake me up too. Well, Lemmy's farts have been so pungent that they've woken me up.
Oh god.
Yeah, she was woken me up with her farts.
Ugh,
Once
man.
or twice though. Not it hasn't been that bad.
I had to kick him out one
Sailor,
time.
can I have a beer, please?
Yeah, grab me one too, please.
No. Sailor, yeah.
Sailor.
Mm-hmm. Sailor Moon.
I really like those boots, man.
You look like a sailor right now, actually, the way you're fucking dressed.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No.
You look like a dock worker.
That, or I was
Okay,
gonna
thank you.
say, what's a kid? The first evil ex-boyfriend from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. What do clothes cost in the Matrix?
Haven't you seen the movies?
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, beer time. But yeah, man, that shit tripped me out. Just I've never actually had that happen before. Like I've had dreams that matched other dreams.
Well, I'm
like
starting to realize-
well over time though. Like I think about those dreams and then I have a dream about that dream.
Yeah.
I'm starting to realize that it has a lot to do with your diet too. So like the better I eat, the better I sleep. Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
Yeah, but when I eat like garbage fast food or something, that's when I have the worst dreams.
Yeah, it's like your acid reflux acts up, and then you just I'm
Yeah,
like, God damn it, Ryan!
maybe,
Like, fuck,
maybe,
I'm
yeah.
trying to sleep.
Well, Ryan's the worst sleeper out of all of us. I think we could all agree on
funniest
that,
time
dude.
was like the first time you stayed here after your breakup, and I was in my room sleep, and then all of a
Oh
sudden I
my
hear you
God.
in the living room screaming like you're being murdered, and I was just like, "Fuck, man! Like there's sleep paralysis. I've never heard of this bad." Or your night terrors, and you sound like you're getting murdered, and then it went silent for a bit, and then you just started laughing like a maniac. And I had assumed like someone woke you up and told you were screaming, and you laughed at it, and then I asked you the next day, you're like, "No, nobody woke me up. That just happens." Oh God, it was terrifying.
Well,
You laughing in your sleep like a maniac was more terrifying than you
Did
screaming
he
like
actually
you're
screaming?
you're being murdered.
It's funny. I've been having actually really funny dreams too. So I've been waking myself up laughing.
Yeah.
Like I like laughing hysterically too. Yeah, I'm like, and I wake up. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah,
You're all fuck. I'm hilarious.
yeah. People should pay to fucking be in my head for a day.
Well, what are those dreams have been like, dude? I can't remember any good dream I've ever had. There
Mine-
was one dream where I did like I made myself fly, and so I remember that one. But that was the last good dream.
But then that's
yeah.
always followed by falling.
No.
Yeah.
once,
To me- well, for
once-
me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, not for me.
Usually,
Usually, once I take flight, I'm pretty good. I'm like Superman.
no. I've been having a lot of dreams about stand up and actually just like remembering like
what that was like.
what that was like
Yeah.
and hanging out at the clubs and stuff. So like that's what I think I'm dreaming about is like
Yeah.
watching people do stand up and actually hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
You know, like I like that's
Actually
it's
having
been
a
an
normal
entire
life.
year, man. And so like
Yeah.
so I've had vivid dreams of hanging out like at the Ice House bar, you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
and just remembering what that was like to hang out there like on Thursday nights, you know.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. Do you think those places are gonna make it after this?
Hopefully after this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there just needs to be new openings. Just start opening up new shit, dude.
Well, California just
well, yeah, but that means that means a lot of places are shutting down in order for new places to start springing up, which kind of
Yeah.
sucks. But
yeah.
like the Comedy Store is going to be fine. It's like a landmark. So
Yeah. Well, the Comedy Store, the Whiskey, and the Troubadour, I think, just got added to it, right? Because they were trying to make a whole Save the Troubadour campaign
Yeah.
I think
for the
yeah, so-
pandemic.
Look,
and
man,
everything.
you say it because it's like on that Sunset Strip that it has survived. I mean, Tower
Yeah.
Records was on that Sunset Strip too.
but it wasn't a landmark though.
It should have been.
They've stapled the Comedy Store as like a fucking as like a tourist attraction
Look,
landmark.
man, that is not enough to save it. Look at Amoeba. Amoeba,
Oh, that's true.
you know,
Yeah, Amoeba was pretty legendary.
all these
And
like,
the Comedy Store. I don't know, whoever the new owners are.
mhm.
I mean, hopefully.
Yo, I would not be surprised. In
Hopefully
like
it works, but here's the
especially it's prime real estate there. So give it 10 years,
I
the
know,
store
I
may
know.
not be there anymore.
I'm really
There'll be
hoping.
some fucking
I'm really
luxury
hoping it
apartments.
survives. And here's why is because all the fucking gatekeepers and all the fucking comedy jocks are moving to Texas.
Yeah.
And this is finally my time to hang out at the store.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, no more Brendan Schaubs.
No more
or
Brendan
your-
Schaubs. No more
your
fucking Rogans. No more. You know what I mean? Like,
what is it? Red Eddie
God, Brian Redman.
Brian Redman.
Worst fucking piece of shit on the planet. What a dick. I hate that guy. But anyway, yeah, that but the improv I think is still doing okay. They've been doing patio shows because they have a little patio.
Mhm.
yeah,
And
yeah, that's still been going.
and they
on.
have a restaurant, so they do like
Oh,
they
so
have
it's a
really good
food show.
food
Yeah.
too. Yeah, so
Hopefully, I would like them to survive. But man, the way things are going and how LA is constantly changing, I would not be surprised. They don't give a fuck that it's a store. and
I
it's been
really
there
want
for
the-
30 plus years.
I
Like,
really want the Ice House to survive too, because the Ice House is like my absolute favorite club. It's one of the oldest in the country. I think it might be the first actual comedy club
oh,
in
really?
California.
in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah,
Should
at least one of the first. It's like it's a historic spot. It's
Yeah.
not. It like they had stand up was existing in
Mhm.
clubs, but this was
Yeah,
the
and, like,
first
theaters
comedy
and-
club. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense.
okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now.
Um,
Yeah, hopefully, dude, because I'm gonna start making. I'm gonna do it.
I
go
think you
for it.
should, man. And look, I'll fucking I'll tag team with you and go to some mics and shit because
Mhm.
I gotta get right back in there too.
Yeah.
And I'm starting right at the bottom again.
Yeah. I mean, you've had the podcasting, and that I know it's not the same. It's just something, but you
Well,
know.
actually, I think the podcast has picked up a lot especially during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Like now I'm finally scheduling shit.
Mhm.
I figured that out.
A
and
lot
all
of people
that,
don't
and-
have things to do, so it's like
Yeah,
so
yeah,
anybody
home
and all you gotta do is ask, and people do it. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, see, but the thing is, you shouldn't just ask anybody to be on, as we learned on our last
Okay,
guest,
all right, here we go.
on our last
Okay.
episode.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you let your dick do the scheduling, and we get a terrible guest.
Yeah.
Uh,
I may not post that episode.
Oh God.
It lives on YouTube if you want to find it.
Yeah. Does Matthew know about this? Have you told
no,
me about it?
no,
Oh
no, no.
God. Oh man, it was hilarious to me, but it was a
the
terrible
Garrett Lee
episode.
method.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used the Garrett Lee method and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I even text him that during because I'm in here and I'm doing remote, and I just text him like, "Yo, Garrett, like, where did you meet this girl again?" Like,
Well, here's what she got me with because look,
it made sense. You texted me the night before, and I'm like, "Yo,
And
she
look,
sounds like
right,
a great idea.
okay,
Let's
so
do it."
So you're not coming down on me that hard.
No,
Like,
no. But I just
Well, please don't come on Ryan at all.
It was just once you started talking,
Not
like
the eyes.
what you sold me on and what she sold herself on, like having the travel YouTube show and whatever. And you showed me, and it had some traction on it. So I'm like, okay, that'd be cool.
They had like thousands of subscribers and
Yeah.
and so she was saying she was a part of this fucking thing, and then I bring her on and she's the worst person to talk to.
Yeah. Like Matthew, this is how it kind of opened. So we're like, oh, so you're on this YouTube travel show. Like, where did you guys go? Where did you guys travel to? All over the place. But okay,
Oh
but
my
like
God.
anywhere specific that you guys went? And it's like, oh, we just went everywhere.
Like,
Okay,
what does that,
so
what
like,
does that mean?
Yeah, I'm like, all right. So I was
okay.
like, all right, look, every travel show has a theme of like their theme of places they go. Like, did you guys have a theme and things you guys did?
Mhm.
Well, I went to Elvis's house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
like and then that was another thing. I kept asking her. She said that when she went to Graceland, and I'm like, I don't know. I know it's Elvis's house. I'm like, is it an
Is it a
actual open museum,
Yeah.
or is it just like, oh, look, that's Elvis's house across the street? And she couldn't answer that. She kept going around and around, and just like
And then she claimed
brain dead.
she claimed that she went out with the dude, like she dated the guy who plays Roger Rabbit, who's a comedian,
Yeah.
actor.
The voice actor?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
okay.
he's in like that. He's got like character parts in like all kinds of 80s movies and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, well, the voice actor for Roger
Roger
yeah,
Rabbit,
he wasn't
yeah.
actually Roger Rabbit. I mean, because
Right.
they do that sometimes where they have somebody
he
like
did-
stand in.
He was
to-
the stand-in for Roger Rabbit too.
Oh, at the same
he did?
time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, he was Roger Rabbit.
But anyway,
But what? She didn't know his name.
no, I don't remember his name, but God, she would not talk. She was talking because we were texting, and here's the thing: is like we were texting back and forth all night the night before,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and well into the next day, and so like I'm like, this is great. So we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Then,
Yeah.
right. And then, like, I was giving her fucking layups, and she just
nothing.
just not. Yeah, I'm like, are you just not gonna fucking give us any information?
Just not gonna talk.
Yeah.
Like, was that her thing? Like,
and
she just didn't talk.
It's just like short and like dim-witted answers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, we're asking you to talk about yourself and you can't even do that. Like, I knew it was gonna be a problem. Like when we first logged on before we went live, and it's like, yo, thanks for coming on. She's like, oh yeah. Like, I just figured like I'm fun and interesting, and so this should go well. And immediately my brain went, nobody who tells you they're fun and interesting are actually fun or interesting.
And
So
my
like,
brain
oh,
went, and I went, bad start. But we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, and then we kicked on, went live, and it was bad. And then
Where'd you meet this person?
At the bar around the corner
the night before.
Okay.
And then
the night before,
then she started talking about like the Roger Rabbit and his Mo leads and how he created the golden ratio and shit.
He had his own science fucking.
I'm like, he didn't create the golden ratio. Like,
I was like, oh, so he sounds like an insane person. Like, I guess that makes sense.
And then we're trying to get her. She brought it up, and we're trying to get her to tell us like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are these Mo leads and shit you're saying? And she's like, oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. So it lives on YouTube. You could go and see that video.
Yeah, it's one of her shorter episodes.
Here's the funniest part, though, is like towards the end, you'll see that Steve and I have given up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because we tried to talk about something else.
And we're doing it remote, so it's
yeah.
So he's in here, and I'm over in the Inland Empire, and I have her, I have her in my split screen, but you can see me looking at Steve in the monitor, just like Jesus, dude, and like being like, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
It would have been best. It would have been. Shit. I'm still so fucking sorry.
Turn the gain down.
Sorry.
But yeah, no, we gave up at the end. And the fact that like I would never like ask any other guests this, especially someone I don't really know. But I was just like, fuck it. Did he ever do Roger Rabbit in bed? You know?
Yeah. Great question.
Yeah, you're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Great question. And funny enough, then we had Robert Thompson show up to the studio the next day, and Rob had Roger Rabbit, that actor, do a cameo for his podcast.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
There you go. So full circle.
Full circle.
I
guess I don't know.
Fuck. Now I forgot what I was going to say. God damn it.
Well, Scribble, I just read that comment. Scribble asked what the Patreon is. It's patreon.com/hitthemics.
There you go. But he just specified you. It's only you. He actually contributed a dream story too. This one sounds pretty fucking crazy. I had a dream. My grandfather came to me, told me to take care of my grandma, and insisted that this wasn't a dream. He kept saying, "This isn't a dream. Listen to me. This is real." That was literally the night he died.
Holy shit!
Still fucks with me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Fucking white people, dude. Their crazy ass dreams, crazy ass life,
fucking crazy ass mayonnaise.
I saw someone make a comment about ghosts recently, and they're like, you know how ghosts aren't real? He's like, because white people are still alive. Because like all like the old slaves and old Indians would have came back and haunted them to their deaths.
Oh shit.
Well, there's an old Aziz Ansari bit that was really funny when he was talking about how he doesn't believe in them because you don't ever meet like modern ghosts.
Yeah.
He's like, can you imagine? He's like, can you imagine like 20 years from now, some millennial standing above your bed and you're like, he's like, hey, what's your Wi-Fi password?
It's like, what the fuck is Wi-Fi?
Yeah. And he's like, they're all old and shit. He's like, no wonder why they're flipping your light switches on and off. He's like, they're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Electricity?
Yeah, that's a good bit. It's a pretty damn good bit. Fuck, what was I just gonna say right now? I can't remember.
Well, we were talking about Scribble's dead grandpa.
No, it was something.
Were we?
It was before that. It was before Scribble's dead grandpa. No. What were we talking about before that? Fucking shitty guest.
Oh, and shitty guest. Roger Rabbit, Rob Thompson.
Rob Thompson. No.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
Patreon.
Yeah. It had to do. Fuck, I can't remember.
You're being a great host.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so Also, I think what is really fucking with me, why my dreams are all messed up, is because I did just watch the Night Stalker documentary on Netflix.
Here's the thing: is I know enough about it. I'm already like.
You think you know enough about it? I thought I knew it.
I already have a lot of bad dreams anyway.
It literally added on to it.
Yeah.
And I really
so
don't-
much added on.
And
to
I
it.
just maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I don't like watching those. Like I put on the Ted Bundy tapes,
Yeah.
and I was like, God, this is fucked up. And
Yeah.
I turned it. I had to stop.
That's a little more.
Well, look,
eerie
I'm telling you,
when,
like with this one, the Night Stalker, like as I was watching it, like it was at night, and I live on the second story, and I remember I was looking out my window, like fuck, like I would lock it if I could. I'm like, I'm on the second story, no one's coming
Yeah.
through, but like it's just creepy.
Well, yeah.
And it made it worse because it's this area where we live in.
Yeah.
All these cities he was murdering all these people, or cities
Literally,
we all
like,
lived
yeah,
and grew
just-
up in.
fucking places that are right down the street from here. And
Yeah.
Yeah, but the best part about it is that they caught him in like East, where they can't like in El Sereno or something.
Yeah, it's when like you said,
and,
something like that.
and all the vatos beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
on the
beat the
street.
shit out
Everyone
of
in the
them, yeah.
neighborhood came was beating the fuck out of him.
Yeah,
He
well,
gets saved by the cops.
my buddy Chris was telling me that his dad and his homeboys, they would actually take nights off of work and everything and hang out and just roll around looking for him.
Yeah.
So supposedly because he I mean there's no reason for it not to be true, but Garrett's mom lived right there. You know where Garrett lives in Monterey Park?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Across the street.
what's his full address?
Across the street. That was Garrett's mom's childhood home. So across the street, she said she actually played with Richard Ramirez when they were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're little.
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, and then D's over here talking shit already. Shut the fuck up.
What is
D.
D saying?
He said, "You guys are sounding like pussies, man, with that bitch Ramirez."
Shut up.
Shut up, you
Yeah.
East Coast.
Oh,
pussy.
it's because your fucking windows are sealed shut because it snows all the goddamn time.
You guys live in Jersey. It's already
Yeah,
a nightmare over there.
Yeah, your whole
Dude.
existence is a nightmare.
Get this, man. He did a podcast talking about him and his homies were chilling one time, and some dude walked up with 2 pit bulls,
Yeah.
and then he came back with one in his arms, and he was all bloody, and then they watched him chuck the other pit bull off a cliff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
And then want to know what his reaction was as he's telling the story? He's like, "Yeah," and he throws the pit bull over, and we were like, "Well, that's weird."
This is why. This is
They're
why
like,
white.
"Oh, that's fucked up."
This is why white people. This is why white people die in horror movies. Like,
Well, that was weird.
yo, that was weird.
It was
I'm
3
sorry,
pit bulls. It was 3 pit bulls
Uh.
that this guy's throwing over fucking cliffs.
Not a warrior.
I can't imagine. Well, that was weird.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, that was the reaction. I was like, "Oh, that's weird."
Someone should call somebody,
Yeah.
huh? That people might be really hurt.
Yeah.
You know what?
I know.
Jeez.
He must be having a bad day.
Fucking A.
Dude, yeah. So
Yeah.
fuck you, D. This shit was nuts over here, man. This guy just killed anybody. Relentless.
Yeah, that was the
just
thing.
no
That's the thing that
fucking-
made it so terrifying, I think, right? Like it's just that he didn't
It was just random open houses, open windows,
Yeah.
unlocked
Anybody.
doors, and
children,
everything. Yeah.
women, men, like everybody.
Yeah, yeah, he was fucking molesting like fucking kids like crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
Crazy, man.
So much, dude. It was so much
That's one
that
thing I
they didn't
didn't
even bring
know.
it up in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even put it in his case.
Yeah. That's one thing I didn't know about him was the kid stuff, and that just made it worse. Like, you sick
Is he dead
fuck.
now?
Yeah,
he
he
died of
died.
cancer in like
Yeah, he-
2013.
He got who was it? No, what the other guy? Fucking
Manson?
Manson got married in court or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They talk about that too. They
Yeah.
get that in the documentary. All these dumb bitches that were like sending him nudes and love letters and shit.
Yeah.
Like when he's
Yeah.
in jail. The motherfucker had rotten teeth and smelled like a goat and was murdering bitches. And you think you're gonna have a successful relationship with someone like
But he'll
that?
change. But
Yeah,
he'll change.
they can change him.
They could change him.
I'm
Yeah.
different. I understand him.
Yeah.
I can change
He's
him.
different
No,
now.
he's gonna eat your tits and then stab you in the throat. Like, stop it.
He's gonna eat your tits.
Oh my god. Yeah, man.
God.
But yeah, man, it was just fucking crazy watching it and everything, and like yeah,
and seeing it happen, you know, what is it, like Whittier, Arcadia, and
just
like-
all the places that like we grew up in, you know, like we rode our bikes by, and
yeah,
Fuck, dude. Yeah, and then just imagine that something like that was just going on just a few decades earlier, man.
Dad had a story about this dude that was
The Hillside Strangler.
the Hillside Strangler.
Yep. Yeah, and they talk about that in the documentary too, right? Yeah, before it and everything.
So our dad had an encounter with the Hillside Strangler.
Mhm.
How?
He said he was going to Annunciation, right?
Yeah.
He was his bike had a flat tire, and that's in Arcadia, and it's right there, or Arcadia, Monrovia. And so he would ride his bike home, but his bike had a flat, so he was walking on the street, and the guy pulled over in his white van and asked him if he needed a ride.
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, I'm good. My house is just up here."
Yeah.
And then he said a few weeks later they fucking caught that guy, and he's like, "Holy shit,
Yeah, that was that fucking guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the same white van.
yeah, same white van and everything."
Yeah.
Yo, also, how easy was it to be a serial killer in like the 60s and 70s? Like I watch these old documentaries, like these old crime shows, and it's just like,
yeah,
like got away with anything, like for that long.
Like Bundy fucked up because he returned to the scene of crime, right? Isn't that what happened?
I don't know how.
Well, that was the thing about with
Bundy.
killers.
No, he got arrested in Florida for having a car without plates
Without
on
plates,
it,
yeah.
and they had him in jail.
But they let him go.
They were about to let him go. They had him in custody for like a week or something.
But the
and
reason
he wouldn't tell them who they were, who he was, and they're like, well, let's just let this guy go.
But the reason they kept him was because he returned to a state that he'd already committed a murder.
No, that's not why he got caught. He got caught because he was driving a stolen car without a license plate.
No, I know that's why he got caught, but I'm
Yeah.
saying the reason they found out who he was because he was already wanted in that state.
No. Well, maybe he was wanted in the
Maybe.
state. I don't know if he was wanted in the
They
state.
must
yet,
have. Then they had to have run his.
But
prints.
they didn't have
probably
him.
ran his
They didn't
prints
have
and
any
everything.
him in their system at
No,
all.
I know he almost got away. That's what I'm saying. But the thing was, that's how he fucked up because he had a fucking. He would never return to those areas. Like his pattern was like that was kind of spread out. So, but he like went back to the same state or something like that after he'd already raped and murdered somebody. Or some
he
shit.
would just get out and just start fucking destroying girls, break into a sorority, like killed 3 different bitches, and just like keep it moving. And then that guy too, women in love with him, marrying him while he's in jail. Like, yo, what?
He was handsome.
He wasn't even handsome, bro. Like he wasn't even that good looking.
He was 70s handsome.
He was 70s average.
So what you're trying to say is I should just kill bitches and then maybe
No,
somebody
yeah,
fall in love with me? Is that
Then
what
they'll
you're trying to
fall
tell
in
me?
love
That's how it is. Fuck Bumble, fuck Tinder. Just become a serial killer and you'll get married.
Just
You'll
start
find a wife.
stabbing bitches.
Yeah.
Start stabbing bitches.
You'll find a wife immediately.
Remember that fucking guy at Berkeley? Was it Berkeley? No, it was Sam.
Oh yeah, no, the one Elliot, whatever.
Well, okay, Dee's trying to pull comparisons. He said they had the 45 killer, David Berkowitz.
Yeah, the Summer Sam.
Son of Sam.
Son of
Yes.
Sam.
Yeah. That's what he had over there. So he's trying to pull out the big guns.
Okay,
that
there's
guy
a big
shot
difference.
people, right?
You had a retarded dude
You said the R word.
You had a retarded dude who talked to dogs. Okay, you had an arcer, some dude that was talking to dogs and shooting people with a gun and running away. We had the Zodiac Killer. We had the Night Stalker,
The Hillside Strangler.
Hillside Strangler. Even your East Coast serial killers are pussies compared to ours.
Yeah.
Come on, D.
Yeah, they did the shit with their bare hands and shit and knives. And
That's
stuff.
more intimate.
Yeah.
That's real. That's some real psycho shit. It's like,
Oh yeah.
like
Yeah, well, where's that one bitch, Eileen?
She was in Florida.
She was in Florida.
But that's just like Florida.
But see,
is
that's
just
why
Florida.
East Coast motherfuckers, their women are serial killers.
That's why Dexter's based in Florida because people die there every day.
Yeah, they're just like, I guess Florida man. It's just Florida man.
Yeah, Dexter is Florida man.
Yeah.
No, not even close, dude. You're not watching the same TV series. He's a hero.
Florida man. Did you ever watch Atlanta?
No, actually, I haven't.
God.
seen it.
It's
Is it
one of the-
done yet? Is it? They're doing the final.
They have 2 seasons now, and they know they're working. They
They're
actually
working
have
on-
3 and
they
4
were sup-
written.
I thought they were already shooting 3.
Yeah, I think they're shooting 3, but I think they're shooting 3 and 4 like simultaneously. But
So
they're-
there's just
Okay.
a scene where they're gonna travel to Florida, and he goes, "You got to beware of Florida man." And he's like,
Florida,
and he's like, yeah, he pops up everywhere. There's because in the headlines it says Florida man kills.
oh yeah, Florida man this, Florida man
Florida
that.
man that. He's like, beware of Florida man.
yeah.
He just pops up, but he's the man with no face.
No
dude.
face.
He just pops up as anybody.
Exactly.
Fuck, dude. What if Florida's haunted by that, dude?
Florida man.
Yeah, Florida man. Like those people are. I mean, they're on drugs already, but
Yeah, I mean, The guy who was the first guy who was doing the bath salts and like eating people's faces.
Yeah, it was in
Yep,
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So,
why I love that bit on Kevin and Bean. What's up with Florida?
But yeah, well, it's all over radio. They all did it. They all
Kevin and
did
Bean
it.
did it first, though. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because every time they'd bring up these crazy news stories, they'd be like, Florida.
Florida.
So eventually they just did a whole segment of what's up with Florida.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite like Florida man headlines was like, dude high on meth fights off 3 cops while masturbating.
While masturbating, yeah, while beating off.
While like high on
Oh
meth.
my god!
He's just like fucking tweaked out.
Another
Fucking
one,
hero,
I,
dude.
another one I saw was man throws beer bottle at bartender for turning off Black Sabbath
Black
and
Sabbath.
putting on Christmas music.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, the best thing about that one is that the guy's mugshot. Dude, he's like, yeah, I fucking
Yeah,
did
he's
it.
like, fuck that bitch.
yeah.
You don't
He's
turn
like,
off Sabbath?
why the fuck am I getting arrested
Yeah.
for?
Excuse me, officers. This bitch.
I thought
Arrest this bitch.
I thought this was America. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America.
Yeah. Oddly enough, that might be a person I'd hang out with.
Well, Randy Marsh?
Well,
That, and the guy who
And the guy
punches
who
a
threw the-
bartender
yeah.
for turning off Black
bottles
Sabbath.
bottles at the fucking bartender.
Dude, I love that Geezer Butler just recently got in trouble for a bar fight too.
Nice.
Like, yeah, for
Geezer
well, no,
Butler's the
bassist for
original
Black
bass player
Sabbath.
for Black
Black
Sabbath.
Sabbath,
And he's
yeah.
like fucking 70, 60
Yeah, dude.
something.
he was hanging out at a dive bar and he got in a bar fight.
Nice.
Yeah,
Speaking of
this is,
fighting-
well, this is like 3 or 4 years ago. So
Okay.
That's, I mean, look, it's on brand, man. Those, because like somebody told me like Sabbath was actually from a bad neighborhood and like where they're
from where they're
from, what, yeah. So like, and like that was the
what is
thing.
it, Liverpool.
Well,
Were they
no, the
from
Beatles are
Liverpool?
from Liverpool.
How all right, we don't have any UK visitors.
Or is it, no, they're from Birmingham, isn't it?
We when I think of bad neighborhood, I don't think UK or England.
They have some bad neighborhoods.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
some bad neighborhoods.
There's some bad.
Have you
neighbor-
seen Peaky Blinders, dude? Watch Peaky Blinders.
So like,
No,
I just remember seeing something where it was like, here's the difference between Sabbath and the Beatles. Is like the Beatles were rich kids growing up, like they lived in a great neighborhood, and they're like where Motorhead and Sabbath are from. Like those people were scrapping and fighting each other every fucking
No,
day.
you got that backwards. The
Yeah.
Beatles and like even Lemmy, like they grew up in Liverpool. They're talking the Stones.
Oh, okay.
The
The
Stones
Stones.
were the
The
rich
Stones were the
kids.
rich kids. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Stones were the rich kids.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I
Beatles
got
were
that
from
backwards. Yeah,
Liverpool,
the
the working class.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, and that's where Motorhead's from. Well,
yeah,
Motor-
Motorhead's from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, Lemmy at least.
Lemmy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked in the same club that the Beatles were playing.
I
in.
know, isn't that crazy, man? He's like the Forrest Gump of rock and roll.
Fuck yeah, dude. We should do a movie like that, but he's at the Rainbow. And he's
telling a story. And his video game.
Oh my god, that's so fucking great. We should do that.
The Legend of Lemmy.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Let me kill. Just let me kill Mister.
That's so
Like
funny,
Forrest
man.
Gump. Just let me kill Mister. He's sitting-
He really is, man. He
That's
knew,
the movie,
he knew
dude.
so
That's
many.
the movie.
He knew so many people. Like, yeah, he worked at the club where the Beatles would play, and then like
He was Jimi Hendrix
he was
roadie.
Jimi Hendrix roadie
Yeah.
and drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you wanted a good meth, you'd hit up Lemmy.
Yo,
Well, he
no,
said he
I
would.
thi-
Well, he said he would pick up all the tabs of acid for him, and he was like, "But he was a great guy. He was real generous." He's like, he'd give me, he'd order 12, he'd give me 3, and take the rest.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Shit.
That's fucking
Anyway, what were you
awesome,
gonna say?
dude.
No, I remember like back in the day, like a couple years ago, they had this movie about Bob Dylan, and then like 3 different actors like playing Bob Dylan in different parts
Yeah.
of his life. And I'm like, oh shit, they should do that with Lemmy.
Yeah, that'd be
like
cool.
Forrest Gump style, like him sitting at the fucking poker.
I
video
hope
poker
somebody
thing.
does. I hope someone does a biopic of him one of these days. I'm really surprised there hasn't.
It's gonna happen to Ozzy before it happens to Lemmy.
Well, Ozzy's still alive, so they
Yeah.
probably won't get that going.
As
until he dies.
yeah, even then, like, yeah, he'll probably.
I mean, maybe they'll do a Sabbath one once Ozzy passes.
Yeah.
I think they'll do a Sabbath one. When Iommi passes.
I don't think so. I think Ozzy's.
Ozzy.
I think I think they'll do an Ozzy biopic. Oh, glossing over the going through the Sabbath years.
I don't know, dude, because Sharon's a bitch.
As long as it's better than the Queen.
That's what I'm
movie.
saying. So that's why
Yeah.
an Ozzy biopic would come first, because Sharon's gonna let him die, and then she's gonna sell his rights to a fucking movie producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold digging whores.
Yeah. Lemmy should be first, dude. Do Lemmy first.
Well, he was never married, and he doesn't have that many people looking out for him like that. That's what kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some super fan. I mean,
Dude, that's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, let me just let just a
if
a
Motley
fucking
Crue can have a
crazy
fucking
life, dude.
if Motley Crue could have a fucking biopic,
That's true.
you know,
maybe
Yeah.
Dave Grohl would do it.
I'm sure he's
Dave
trying.
Grohl,
I'm sure he's
yeah,
trying.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like,
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
producing.
Dave,
I'm sure
yeah,
he's trying to
I think
get
Dave
it-
Grohl would do it.
get
for
one
sure.
going.
I just
Mhm.
don't want like Dave Tremaine to be the director of
Jeff
Jeff
Tremaine?
Tremaine. Yeah.
Yeah, that Motley Crue. It was. I read the dirt.
Yeah.
So a lot of those the best stories were not even featured in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
you
That's
know?
why I don't like most like the biopics. Like I said, the Freddie Mercury one I thought was just like watered down and safe.
Yeah.
You know, from the stories and things I've read on like his lifestyle and what he was doing
Yeah.
back in the day.
At least it was a good movie, though.
Well,
yeah, it was a decent movie, but I'm like, you left a lot out.
Yeah.
You guys left a lot out.
Yeah, the Motley Crue one was just kind of like, all right, you guys like, okay, you guys are awesome. Well, that's the thing was they were the ones helping write it and produce it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they had it was like Tommy Lee's like a fucking they were all executive producers on it.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
you can't.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
let
You're
you gotta
gonna
let
make
a
your-
third
you're
party
gonna-
really write your story
yeah,
because
you're gonna let in, not tell everything.
and they're all egotistic fucking rock stars, you know. So
Yeah.
that, especially Nikki Sixx, like Nikki Sixx, he's the biggest douchebag on the planet, you know.
No.
Isn't he the one that has? Oh no, the guitarist does. He has like some sort of disease.
Yeah, he's got some bone marrow disease or
Disease,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Mick, dude, that band is nothing without Mick Mars too. He's the most talented person in that
And
band.
Vince Neil. That's
Oof,
Vince Neil?
God, he's
Fuck,
a fucking
man.
screaming whale. He's
Yeah,
terrible.
He's a slob now, man.
Fucking horrible.
All out
And
of breath and everything.
and he can't even sing anymore.
Yeah.
You know what, Ryan? You would actually be a good modern day Vince Neil. You should totally do that for Halloween.
I'm not cute enough.
Uh,
No,
Oh,
you
you-
look.
oh, you know-
I mean, right now.
Oh, if I dressed up like him, like the way he is right now,
yeah,
that'd be
the way
great.
he is right now.
no, I think you could do the Randy Marsh though. If you just shave and just keep your mustache. All you need is tidy whities.
I should,
And
I
just, I
should.
thought this is America.
What are you gonna do?
No, actually, the one that reminds me of Ryan a lot. The one that reminds me of Ryan a lot is the one where he pledges to be part of the PC, the PC,
PC
fraternity.
police? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the PC, yeah.
Yeah, the PC fraternity. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's at home. He's wearing a kilt and a white shirt that says pledge, but his hair's in his face, and he's sitting at the dinner table.
And he's like trying not to barf. He's
Yeah.
so hungover.
and they're all dead. He's all, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any breakfast? Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Were you out with those fucking those PC guys again?" He's like, "Yeah, we had a few beverages last night."
yeah. He's like, yeah, hanging out with the guys.
Hanging out
last
with the
night."
guys. We had some beverages.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, Randy Marsh, dude.
Totally.
You should get him tattooed.
I was either gonna do that or Fat Thor.
No, that should be your next tattoo. Yeah, the Randy Marsh. You can
Randy
kick out
Marsh.
of the stadium in his tidy whities.
Yeah, dude.
Just get that in your
I know
arm.
he always ends up pantsless.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I want a South Park tattoo, but I don't know what it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be Tally. I'll probably get Tally.
Tally would be sick.
Mhm.
Fuck, man, that pandemic special was the best too. So goddamn good. Oh my god, because it just nailed everything on the head. Everybody's feelings on every end, you know.
But I just still can't get the vision of him fucking the bat and then
With Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then was it the pangolin or whatever the fuck that thing
Yeah, the
was?
pangolin.
All right, before we
Oh,
get too
God.
far off the topic, Scribble Metallica biopic, dude.
Yes,
Who do you
absolutely.
think? Who do you think?
Okay,
He said who would play who, and would they involve Dave Mustaine?
Well,
I
have
think
to
they
if you're
would.
doing a
Yeah, I
Metallica
think they
biopic.
would.
well they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would.
Well,
It
here's
probably,
the thing: are they? And Metallica's huge enough to do so. I just don't
Yeah.
think they want to do it.
Yeah.
So somebody would have to write a script, set, and basically get the approval from them for them to be executive producers
Yeah.
on or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But they still don't strike me as egotistical as like Motley Crue, in which they're gonna pick the people to play them.
Maybe not all of them. I'd say Lance.
Lars.
Lars.
Lance.
Lars.
Lars.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
Lars would be the one who would be in their bar.
Did you not think?
Oh yeah, for
before?
sure.
Did you not
Yeah.
think that maybe you'd be? I work hard for my
fuck it,
cigarettes,
guy,
huh?
dude.
Yeah, no, for sure. Lars would be the big, But here's the thing: is he's the fucking business brains of the band. For the most part,
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
he's their PR guy. So
Yeah.
he's done right by them for this long, and even the Napster thing, man. Just because he was the one that was out front, like everyone wants to hate him for that. But hey, like look where we're at now. Everyone has to pay for a streaming service.
Well, yeah, which
True.
really
Yep.
kind of fucked the musicians over in the long run.
But
Yes.
I don't think it's fucked over Metallica one bit.
Of
Well,
course.
they've been a thing since, yeah.
Yeah,
since
yes,
forever.
but that was like the best they could wrangle any
Could I have
sort of
another beer, Sailor?
Yeah.
any sort of free.
Sailor
'cause,
Man?
Yeah.
But it really has. I mean, the streaming thing. I don't think what was going on. I don't think the argument was, we should find another outlet to get people's music out. I think the argument was, musicians work hard. You should be buying their albums.
Absolutely. And that's what I don't fault them for, but I'm just saying with the streaming services now.
Sorry, man. Can you give me one too?
You
Thank
can
you.
listen to,
Sorry.
they get like what, 1/16 of a penny for every stream, probably even less than that.
Yeah.
Right. So they're getting they're getting fucked out of the streaming thing, which is why I like for some of my. Which is why I like buying vinyl,
Yeah.
because at least it goes straight to the band.
Yeah. Yeah. If we can still have record stores around, or we're gonna have to start buying records at fucking Best Buy.
Hey, you can buy them online.
You buy them online.
Yeah, you can buy them online. Have them
I
shipped.
I like going to
I have-
I like buying things online, obviously, but like when it comes to records and vinyl, I like going to the store, flipping
Yeah.
through the records, and finding
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, but I mean, for like a lot of these, I mean, for like up and comers, like I bought Solar Haze's record, and,
Yeah.
the North when they were still together, but
The North. See, I was thinking of another band to play.
I mean,
Well, no, I'm not playing it now, but I'm saying for my other show that I do.
you can check
on
out
Saturdays.
my boy Ted, who played drums for them. He's in another band called Thou Shall Doubt. They're pretty damn good.
Thou Shall Doubt.
Thou Shall Doubt. Yeah.
Thou Shall Doubt.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna actually write it down. Text it to me. Send me a link.
Well, ask me and remind me because I'm not gonna remember.
I'll do it after the show.
But anyway, he'd be a good guy to talk to on your show.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Theodore.
D's shocked. He said Solar Haze broke up. Look at him.
No. The North, bro.
Yeah, idiot.
No,
I'm
no.
just
Solar
kidding.
Haze still together.
So did you know that D hasn't seen the thing?
We were talking about this
What
earlier.
the fuck, man?
He
D,
has-
you can't say shit else to us until
Yeah.
you watch the thing.
You got Gary Lee syndrome.
Yeah, he's got.
You haven't seen the thing either?
Well, you don't have a fucking movie podcast.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you don't talk about great pop culture stuff.
But you're like, aren't you like a horror movie fan? Oh, your boots,
Yeah.
threw me off.
Plus he's-
no, it's not me.
Yeah,
You got to see it though. It's great. It's
yeah.
great.
No, it's one of my favorite horror movies.
It's my absolute favorite.
Yeah. It's got
classic.
old Wilford Brimley in it.
Yeah.
Old Mr. Diabetes. Yeah, great cast, man. Just great fucking horror film.
Kurt Russell, man.
Great story, man. It's just yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kurt Russell's
Kurt
a
Russell,
badass. in that
yeah.
Keith
movie.
David.
Here's the funny thing about how we ended up watching that movie, because I think I watched it with you when
Probably.
well, fuck, I might have been 13, 14.
I was young, dude. Yeah, I was at least 10.
Did you guys say you had the video
10
game?
or 11.
Yeah, we bought. So
Yeah, we
got
had
the
a video
game,
game.
but the video game came with the DVD
Yeah,
Mhm.
of the movie, and we had no idea. Because I saw commercials. for the
No,
video
no,
game.
we saw the movie before. Our parents would watch it. Mom and Dad would watch it.
I had never seen it before.
see, for me, like my first thing, the first time I saw the thing, I didn't see the whole thing. Scared the fuck out of me. I think it was like on like TBS or USA or some shit like back in the day when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah,
And I just turned on the thing, like whatever, flipping channels, because I think I was waiting for
I think
like
that's what it was.
Raw
yeah.
or something like wrestling came on USA, so I was waiting for that, or it was just on that channel.
Mhm.
And it came to the scene where no, I don't want to spoil anything. So, but Ryan, you know,
Dude,
which
it's
one I'm talking
fucking
about.
old as fuck, dude. You could
He
just
hasn't
spoil
seen
it.
it, and D hasn't seen it. He's
Watch
listening.
it. Just
I want
watch
them to
it,
watch it.
fuckhead.
Yeah, fuck
But like
them,
when,
dude.
when they went to go give the guy the paddles,
yeah, we were just talking about. Yeah, that,
Yeah,
that guy.
oh,
that
yeah.
scene,
yeah.
I'm like
Mhm.
6, and I saw it. It was like, ah! And then it was
Fat man's belly ate him.
so, and then
That's exactly how I took it. It's like, that's what you get for being fat. That's what happened.
Always hungry, even when you're dead.
and then it took me a while after that to actually was able to sit down and watch it. Even the stuff with the dogs in the beginning, it was oh god.
Oh,
Even
no.
now, it's creepy.
Well,
as
here's
shit.
what's funny is like, not only does it have iconic.
Hold on,
What did he say?
Do you notice the background voice?
What?
The background guy voice.
Mystery man.
Mystery man. Oh fuck! This is great.
Now you see him. Now you don't. That's a stupid nickname.
But yeah,
Oh,
fucking.
What? No, you know
What?
what's okay? So it has like iconic sound design too. Like the whole
Yeah.
the you've heard those sound effects in so many different things that
Yeah, it's John. It's John Carpenter's score of it too. I think he scored that one as
he
well.
scored that one. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the sound design. It's just skin crawling and creepy, and it just sticks with you.
That like weird shaky noise that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like ugh.
and the fucking the howling too. Ooh, that was fucking terrible, man.
How did he go?
No, you sound like when you make that noise, you sound like Uncle Junior.
That's our
He needs his graham crackers.
that's our word for TikToks.
Yeah, for the R
Uncle
slur.
Junior.
For the R words.
For the R words.
Yeah, Uncle Junior.
Uncle Juniors.
Yeah, that was gonna say. Let's say you sound a little TikTok there. Dude.
Did you drive yourself to work? You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Yeah, man. Watch fucking thing, dude. Watch the thing.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Tonight it's streaming on something. I know it is.
You know what I put on the other night? We were just getting fucked up in the podcast room. Through the Never, dude, with Metallica, and I just had that music blaring, and it's like, fuck, it's
good.
It's so fun. It's just like a cool. Have you seen it?
No.
It's like their
video,
their movie.
Yeah.
It's a concert.
It's the concert.
It's concert
film.
footage, but
concert footage spliced in with like a fucking
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song remains the same, or. But yeah. Oh, and then we watched this weird thing with.
Have you watched WandaVision? Have you been watching WandaVision? Okay.
Good. Why, you want to talk about it?
So episode 3.
Yes, I've seen 3.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
I'm loving
Do you
it.
wanna talk
We tried
about
to talk about it, but fucking old, Auntie Junior wouldn't shut the fuck up when we were on the podcast.
Oh yeah. So next week we'll talk.
But yeah, man, I fucking love it. I love it so far.
Really? I really did not like the first episode.
Yeah, well, you're on Control Swine, so
Yeah.
That's not stop.
Why didn't
That's what
you
I'm
said
saying.
because nothing really happened, right?
Well, I didn't like how long it took for us to actually finally get like some sort of like I just felt like we already look. This is just when I went into it. Like I'm like, we already know this is something that's going on that's not really happening, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
We as fans. So anybody who would first of all, anybody who would watch that show without knowing what was going on would be completely like, what the fuck is happening, right?
Yeah.
well, that's why they came out with the Legends.
The what?
To get you caught up.
Yeah, it's called Marvel's The Legends, and it's the backstory to
the recap of
the
everything.
recap of everything.
Oh.
So yeah, so they did Scarlet Witch and Vision.
That's why I didn't watch it, because I'm like, I already know what goes on. Well, I already know this shit. But
yeah,
okay.
exactly. But it's a recap. It's all of the footage from all of the movies they every time they appeared and everything. Like it's their backstory.
So look, good on them for doing that.
Yeah, that's what they do. So you were supposed to watch that before you watch WandaVision.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're also supposed to watch all of the fucking Infinity Saga.
Exactly.
Which
Exactly, yeah.
Which is something you've already seen.
Yeah.
We've seen all of those.
I know. I'm saying me as a viewer who's a fan, like,
mhm.
of course. Look,
You know it. So why? Let's just get into it.
I just didn't. It just took too long for me as a viewer and as a fan to get that reveal finally. Like I was just like, what? Like I'm like, okay, I get this thing, but it's like, okay, 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in, it's like we're still in I Love Lucy. Like nothing has given me anything into my Marvel universe except these two people who aren't even playing the same characters that they actually are that I know.
I mean, they are, but just in that sitcom version.
I'm just telling you.
I know. I loved it because I knew it was just a slow burn in their
And
building
not only
the
that,
world. and
look,
giving you a
what's her
burst
name?
in it.
What's her name? Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah, little Olsen twin.
She is killing it. Like
Yeah.
she's selling that 1950s vibe and feel or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But everything, all the gags fell flat, and it's like with the laugh track made it even more awkward. Like I just felt like I was watching a bad TV show, and
from the 60s.
But what that wasn't really doing exactly, because look, I'm a fan of those shows,
Yeah.
so I'm not saying that I dislike.
So you're saying even as those style of shows, it was still bad.
It was like it'd be like a terrible version of I Love Lucy episode. You know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I just wasn't very entertained.
Yeah.
Until we started getting these reveals.
I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was very just interesting and weird that they did it in this way and how.
Well, I mean, look, I'm just talking about episode 1 because then episode 2 was much better, and then episode 3 got fucking way weird. So, that's.
Oh yeah, episode 3 got weird.
It got way weird, and so I'm liking the where it's at now. I'm just saying that first episode was really like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it.
It happens.
I get it. Well, we got 3 more episodes left of it. I know they're only doing 6 episodes.
Don't get me wrong. I'm invested now, but like I said, like
I feel like shit's about to get wild right now.
Yeah, and then I watch breakdowns about it too every time I watch those new Rockstars breakdowns.
Yeah, they're great, man.
They're really good.
Yeah, new Rockstars are one of my favorite YouTubers.
And I watched Spider-Man Homecoming again. God, Far From Home.
Far From Home.
And it's not streaming on anything, right?
No, I bought it. I forgot I bought it. I have it on my Xbox.
Fucking Sony, man.
Yeah, man. I need more Spider-Man.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here.
Wrap
You
it up,
want to plug your butts?
Go to patreon.com/hitthemics. Go to hit the mics on any media source,
anywhere you find podcasts.
We have an official Instagram at Hit the Mics now too, and
and we got Rob Thompson this Thursday.
Yeah, and also follow the YouTube channel. It's Ryan PD90. That's where I stream my stuff, but also that's where we first put Hit the Mics episodes.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you guys for listening. I mean, it's been another episode of Rat Talk. You can always catch us on YouTube. YouTube, Spotify, and man. SoundCloud.
And D, if you don't watch the thing the next time I talk to you.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, we're gonna fly to Jersey and rip your nuts off.
Hey,
and then immediately fly back.
We'll talk about this afterwards, but I had an idea about how we could still do throwback theater remotely.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Yes, definitely. I've been trying to do more shows too. But you can catch all that at Famcast Media. Where's that sound? Oh shit, I don't have that soundbite anymore. Oh, there it is.
Famcast Media. Bitch.
All right, guys. It's been another episode of Rat Talk. We're gonna take it on a band called Pestilent Age. This is a song called Force Fed Their Truth, man, because everything's a conspiracy right now.
Everything.
But catch you guys next time. See ya.
We are they who are consumed.